Hi, my name is Kayla. I'm a vet student in the JP year, and today I'm going to be talking a little bit about what there is to do in your free time. I know as vet students we do a lot of studying, but there are other things to do in Edinburgh. So I'll talk a little bit about the student accommodation, a little bit about things to do in and around Edinburgh, and then about the various university clubs. So I'm living in student accommodation right now, and here's a little video of the garden outside of our student accommodation. There are lilacs blooming right now, and then here is inside, just a quick little tour. And our little kitchen. We do quite a bit of baking, and we've also had a few flat dinners and friends over for dinners. And there are quite a few places to go walking nearby that don't seem like they're quite so much in the middle of the city. So there's Arthur's Seat is one of my favorites. It's very nearby, although it is quite a hike to get up to the top. And then the meadows are also nearby that are a good place to go when it's sunny out and there are a lot of people walking their dogs. And then I also like Princess Street Gardens, especially now when more flowers are blooming. And then even walking in the city, a lot of the time it's very picturesque because of all the old buildings. And then I also like to go do studying with friends at coffee shops. There are a lot of cute little cafes in the area. And some are even Harry Potter themed, and they're all very cute. And then a lot of the times they have good treats as well. And then there are also some other things to do nearby as well. These are just a few. There are a couple castles in the area. So this was some castle ruins that we went to and got to explore, which was very fun. And then the Pentlands are also nearby, and if you go to certain areas at the right time, you might be able to see some Highland cows. And then there are several museums in the area, so this is the National Museum of Scotland that are fun to look around. And then there are also a bunch of theaters in the area that all have different plays coming, so this was one that I went to. And then there are also quite a few different trains you can take to different towns, to different cities as well, like Glasgow. And then the university has a bunch of different clubs So there are some that are specifically vet school clubs, and then some that are like wider university clubs. So those are good to get to know other people besides just vet students. The Christian Union is one that I've joined. They have a bunch of socials, and then you can see here the gymnastics club is another club that I joined. And then I also joined the vet student music group as well, which has been very fun. Yeah, so there are lots of things to do here and lots of different ways to get involved. And the school does encourage us to do things besides just studying. So that is all. I hope you enjoyed a little snapshot of vet school life.